Chapter 3. Become a Genius of Small Talk. Now that you've exchanged names and greetings, what comes next? If you're talking to someone to achieve a goal, ask something from them, or learn something, you could be direct and tell them what you want. While this is often fine, some people find the direct approach off-putting. Also, if you're at a party or an event and just want to meet people or make contacts, you need to engage in the art of small talk. Small talk is just what it sounds like, a conversation about unimportant matters or current events. Some topics may include the weather, current events, sports, or work. There are some people who dislike and avoid small talk, but you can use it as a tool to learn about and gain rapport with others, and to let others get to know you. There's an art to it, however. You should be careful of talking for too long or dominating the conversation, or you may come off as self-absorbed and inconsiderate. Also, your topic of discussion should be appropriate for the setting and for who you're talking to. Always know what topics are open to discussion and which topics to stay away from. How? Just follow these tips. Tip 1. Fords. F-O-R-D-S. Family, occupation, recreation, dreams, sports. People like talking about themselves. This creates opportunities to learn about the likes and dislikes of others and also let others learn about yourself. The following topics are almost always appropriate and serve as a good starting point when making small talk with someone. Family. Ask general questions regarding your conversation partner's family and background without digging or prying. Questions like, do you have any siblings? Children? Does your family live in this area? Are all good questions to ask. Occupation. What do you do for a living? Is perfectly fine, if a bit boring, conversation starter. Some other questions to consider are, if you weren't in your current career, what would you be doing? What do you love most about your job? What would you like to be doing in 5 years? Recreation. Ask what the other person likes to do for fun, then follow up with questions about their hobbies. What books have you read recently that you'd recommend? How long did it take you to learn how to line dance? Is sailing hard to learn? The key is to show that you're paying attention and interested in what they have to say. Dreams. Asking about the other person's dreams and goals gains you valuable information about their motives. Ask things like, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? What's something you've always wanted to do? When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? Sports. How do you think your team will do this year? What's their coach's style? Sports fans love talking about their favorite teams. Use this opportunity to learn more about their teams and the sports they play if you don't follow sports closely. Don't be afraid to ask questions. If you don't know much about football, a football fan would likely love to explain the game to you. Keep in mind that there are two topics, politics and religion, you should avoid until you know a person better. These topics not only tend to be divisive and raise tempers, but people often feel the need to take sides and defend their team's position at the expense of maintaining a civil conversation. So, wait until you're closer to a person before discussing these topics. In the workplace, it's best to avoid discussing politics and religion altogether.